Man, is anything better than coming home and finding boxes of fragrances at your doorstep? Today I came home and there was a couple that were delivered, and I think there's actually still one more on the way. But this one by Amaran exclusive is Kafu. This is supposed to be a clone of Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. And so I've heard this is pretty good. We're gonna go over it today. We're gonna do an in-depth interview and see if it compares to the real thing. Let's talk about it. All right, welcome to Just Breathe Fragrances. On this show, we've experienced thousands of fragrances across every category to bring you honest, insightful, and unbiased reviews, interviews, and so much more so you can smell your absolute best in every moment that matters. So today, we're gonna do an in-depth review of Kafu Eau de Parfum by Amaran exclusive, okay? We're gonna go over the ins and outs of this fragrance and see if it compares to the masterpiece, which is Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. So let's go ahead and get this thing open. All right, so we've got what looks like pretty good packaging on the outside. Decent presentation. We'll see what the inside looks like. Okay, so this looks pretty nice. Check it out. All right, opens like this. Sharp, not bad. Kind of looks like a flask, if you ask me. Right, pops out like this. Nice presentation, I like it. But I don't judge fragrances based on the presentation, although this is a pretty cool bottle. Looks kind of cheesy, I guess. But let's see what it smells like, okay? So, oh, I can already smell it. Okay. All right, so let's talk about it a little bit. Okay, so in my opinion, this is not as creamy as Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. This is a little bit more bright, tart citrus, okay? So it's got Sicilian lemon, vanilla. It's got the same note breakdown, the same exact note breakdown as Edition Blanche. What you're getting really in this one is more citrus and less of the creamy vanilla fragrance. So Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche is one of my favorites. It's a tad bit pricey, but it's a Chanel, so I mean, what do you expect? And the original Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche is described as a lemon meringue pie sort of fragrance, right? So it has that lemon, that Sicilian lemon, but it's nice and it's bright, it's creamy, and it's just high quality as you would get with all Chanel fragrances. This one, however, has less of the vanilla, less of the amber, less of the creaminess, and just more lemon, which is okay. But with me, the reason why I get Edition Blanche over the 1,000 lemon forward fragrances that I've got is that creaminess, that almost gourmand lemon meringue pie sort of fragrance, and it's so beautiful. If you ever, are in a Sephora or, somewhere that sells Chanel fragrances, some Ultas, Macy's, whatever, go in and try to find the Edition Blanche. If you can find it, then definitely get it, smell it, you'll love it. What's not to love? I really wanted more of that creaminess, that vanilla, that sandalwood, even that amber, a little bit more sweetness. What I'm getting from this now, with some Middle Eastern fragrances, you have to let them macerate, which if you don't know what that means, it just means, spray it 10 or 15 times and let some oxygen get to it, right? Shake it a little bit so you can get the molecules moving around, and then just let it sit for a few months. The longer you let it sit, the more that oxygen gets to the molecules. It's not bad, okay? I think I paid 50 bucks for that, 45, 50, something like that. It's not bad. I would recommend it as a inexpensive alternative, but you're not getting that same quality and you're not getting that same creaminess but it's not bad. I don't want to pick it apart. It's just I have very high expectations when I'm considering something that's in the same ballpark, the same scent profile as Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. But you do get some of that vanilla, you do get some of that creaminess. It's just not that beautiful fragrance that just is creamy and smooth and of quality. But it's not bad. 50 bucks, it's worth it for sure. Okay, before I give it the death sentence, right, I'm gonna go ahead and go on skin. And it's got a good atomizer. Nothing extraordinarily special, but it's good. Yeah, I would say this is maybe 85% of Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. I feel like as it dries a little bit, it's gonna be a little bit more creamy with that sandalwood in the mid, tonka bean in the base. Okay, so I would say this would be good for pretty much any occasion. This could be good as a signature scent, a daily driver, something you wear every day. You could wear this, you know, in a suit and tie. You could wear this to work. You could wear this to the gym. This is a very versatile fragrance, Kafu. So I think that there's no occasion where this would be too much or inappropriate. And I don't think it's too harsh either. I think that it's nice for what it is, for sure. I keep smelling it, hoping that there's more creaminess to it, hoping that there's more of that that vanilla vibe to it, but there's not. There's some there, but not like an Edition Blanche. As far as the longevity and projection, I don't know, I just got this, but I could see this having moderate projection. I think the sillage, the scent trail that this would leave behind would probably be where this one would shine. And I think that it would probably have pretty decent longevity because it's got some heavy base notes like cedar, vetiver. It's got some musk in there. So I think that you're probably gonna get moderate longevity on this as well. If I had to guess, I'd probably say 6 or 7 hours. All right, so that about does it for my review of Kafu by Amaran exclusive. Like I said, it's pretty nice presentation, pretty nice fragrance for 50 bucks. Very nice. But for me, I'll probably stick to the OG, the Edition Blanche, if I'm going for that scent profile. So once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. We're a growing channel. And if you've tried this or Edition Blanche, let me know your thoughts. You like it, love it. I think Edition Blanche is an absolute masterpiece. It's a classic myself. As for this, you know, it's good for what it is, for sure. So remember, a great scent doesn't just smell good, it says something. So choose what smells right for you and just breathe. Thank you.